Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing this morning? Fantastic. I want to thank you all for joining us here on this momentous occasion. My name is Jordan Jackson. I'm honored to invite you and welcome you to this event on behalf of our next DeKalb County CEO. Yes. This morning we are here to once again announce and continue to highlight the strong show of support that Commissioner Johnson has in his campaign. We're joined by hosts of important local, state, and regional leaders, headline including Congressman Hank Johnson, Commissioner Mereda Davis Johnson, as well as State Representative Billy Mitchell, State Representative Karen Barrett, State Representative Darshan Kendrick, Decatur City Commissioner Lisa Mayer, Senator Tanya Anderson, as well as a host of faith and community leaders, including Reverend Dr. Ken Samuel, Reverend Dr. Kent Branch, and Pastor Lee May. Again, thank you for joining us on this momentous occasion. We are moving forward to victory. As you all know, the DeKalb County CEO runoff election. And Senator Gail Davenport, Senator Davenport, we want to make sure we highlighted you, so thank you so much for joining us here. So we are moving forward to Election Day on June 18th, but without further ado, I will turn it over to Congressman Hank Johnson to get us started.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. These are certainly difficult times that we're facing in our nation. Things that are happening that have never happened before. History being made, not so much in a good way, but in a bad way. Yeah. The truth being distorted. Lies and deception coming to the forefront. Yes. Chaos and confusion reigning throughout the nation on all levels, among all people. Confusion. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. Right. But I'm going to tell you something. When it comes to politics, and of course it's politics what I'm talking about that's causing all of this. But when it comes to politics, there's a saying that is so apt for this moment. And that saying is, and it's true, all politics is local. If your local folks start out being honest, being servants, being for the people, then that translates into things that happen nationally. So we need more local people to be exhibiting the ideals and the values that have sustained us as a people throughout our time in this country. Actually undergird the country itself. Its values of freedom, opportunity, prosperity for all, equality, equity. Those are the values that we strive to uphold every day. I'm proud to be here today to endorse a local leader. A local leader who has been leading for the last 22 years. Leading with honesty, integrity, and with the heart of a servant. He cares about people. And you can depend on him. What he tells you is the truth. He doesn't deal in lies and deception, deceit, and duplicity. How can you trust your leader if your leader is duplicitous? Is going to the opposition, the folks who are fermenting the chaos and confusion that we face in our nation, and affiliates with them on a local level. We can't afford leadership affiliating with the dangerous opposition Those are my brothers and sisters, but they are a danger to this country. And they are a danger to this state. And they are a danger to this county. We cannot let them win. We have a great candidate. His name is Larry Johnson. And I ask all people who are listening to the sound of my voice to do the right thing. If you care about yourself, if you care about your community, if you care about your county, if you care about your state and you care about your nation, then elect somebody on the local level with the character that we need in order to lead our county and indeed our nation forward. And that person, ladies and gentlemen, is Larry Johnson, and I'm happy to stand here this morning for this run for DeKalb County CEO. And I'm going to turn the mic over to State Representative Billy. Okay, to my wife, Commissioner and Presiding Officer, DeKalb County, Mereda Davis Johnson.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so excited to be here, to be amongst these great people here today. I'm proud to stand with Larry Johnson to endorse him for our next CEO of DeKalb County. I make this endorsement without reservation because I know the man and the leader he is. It doesn't take me to look at his resume to know the character and leadership skills of Larry Johnson. We know that Larry has represented DeKalb's 3rd District honorably for the last 20 plus years with an impeccable track record, always moving DeKalb forward. When I was elected in 2015, DeKalb had a poor credit rating with less than $10 million in the bank. Bad roads, crumbling infrastructure, and unlike many of our other metropolitan Atlanta counties, we had never ever had a special purpose local option sales tax. Our water billing system was in crisis, and there were numerous scandals afloat. At that critical time, Larry led the Board of Commissioners as presiding officer and wisely helped us navigate through that difficult time. Larry showed that he was a collaborative leader by uniting members of our board and our CEO to get us back on strong financial footing, to successfully pass the first squash in the history of DeKalb County, and to work with the CEO and watershed management, not only to fix our water billing system, but to bring us up in compliance with the federal consent decree. I am very confident that this type of leadership that Larry will continue to bring as CEO of this great county. He is a strong Democrat, past leader of the National Association of Counties, leading over 100 million Americans, over 3,000 diverse counties, without reservation. It is my honor to endorse Larry Johnson for CEO of DeKalb County, a man of integrity, compassion, and vision, the leader that we need to continue to move DeKalb forward. Thank you, and I call
Thank you so much, Congressman Johnson, Commissioner Davis Johnson as well for those words of support and encouragement. Now I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Larry Johnson himself to give us some words as well.
All right. I want to say thank you to the overwhelming support that we've received to get to this runoff. You got to be in it to win it. And what you see is a sustained, resilient, engaged, collaborative folks you see with me, on my side, behind me to make a difference. I want to thank our commissioner, Mereda Davis Johnson. Because as the CEO, you got to work hand in hand with your board of commissioners to help lead and move this county forward. There's no I in team. Individuals win trophies, but teams win championships. We have to work together to move this county forward. I want to thank our Congressman Hank Johnson, a stalwart in D.C., who cries out and spares not to make sure that the least of these, the left out, are at the table getting what they deserve. Give them both a hand and thank them for their endorsements. Folks, we only got about 15, 16 days ahead of us. The cry is out there for us to connect the dots and move forward. Each one of you all are making a difference in our community. I got everybody represented from all parts of the county here with us today. This CEO race is so crucial. It's about innovation and experience. You get both with me. There's no doubt on what we're going to do because it's about results you can see. We're going to be a better, stronger, safer, and united DeKalb. All of us working together to move forward around infrastructure, public safety, best paid, best trained, best equipped, economic development in our community, making sure we work with our education, our schools, City Decatur and DeKalb, to get our young people ready for the 21st century jobs that are available. It's all about filling those potholes, getting our permitting system where it needs to be. Because what you do is that time is money. Small businesses is what runs DeKalb County. And I want to make sure that we're incubated to make those things happen. We also going to focus on the international community. Because this is where the world lives and where the world does business. We have over 100 languages spoken in DeKalb. I had a chance to go to Japan and lead a delegation from Canada and United States. We're going to make sure that we connect the dots. We're not just competing against Gwinnett and Fulton County. We got to bring the world to DeKalb. And I'm the leader who's going to make that happen because the buck stops with Larry Johnson. Let's get it together. Let's knock on doors. Let's wave on the corners. Let's make phone calls. Let's make sure we got our pastors out here who are making a difference. And you see them, they're going to go to all our churches. We have to connect with everybody in our community. We're going to get all our folks back out. We're going to get all of our folks back out. We got the endorsement of Commissioner Bradshaw. We got the endorsement of D.A. Sherry Boston. We got the endorsement of half of the state representatives and half of our Senate delegation. You can't lose with the team I got. And so we're going to do that. So we make the path by walking it together. The path is very simple, bringing all of our generations together. Intergenerational leadership is what I've been doing my whole career. From our seniors to our young people. Place does matter. Your zip code is more important than your genetic code. We're going to make sure that we put people in place for the jobs, economic development. You look right behind me. This is a $25 million senior complex. It was a vacant corner. Our seniors were in an old, dilapidated funeral home. We got them a brand new senior center right next door to senior housing. Then we didn't stop there. We built a brand new library next door. You add all those projects up, it's almost $30 million in infrastructure improvements right here in our district. So just imagine what I'm going to do as your CEO. I'm your chief recruiting officer. That means I'm not going to sit behind the desk. I'm going to go get it. bring the jobs, get our young people, our seniors, making sure that we got our infrastructure, our sidewalks in place. South DeKalb, Central DeKalb, North DeKalb, no one will be left behind. We've done it in South DeKalb, we're going to do it. We're going to make a difference, so we got to get out the vote. June 10th is early voting. Everybody that's with me today, they're going to knock on doors, wave on corners, we calling people, we're going to make a difference, because when we get to June 10th to the 14th, we're going to have an overwhelming support for Larry Johnson, the CEO. And then we're not going to stop there. On June 18th, everybody say June 18th. June 18th. June 18th. June 18th. That's when we're going to call it home, because the victory is ours. That's election day, y'all. So let's get ready. Let's win. LJ all the way. LJ all the way. LJ all the way. LJ all the way.
Thank you.